What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Restate the Culture. If you are not already subscribed, please do that below. I'm gonna wait for you. Hit subscribe. Thank you. So, what we talking about tonight?
First thing we're gonna talk about is how I'm 10 months in this long game. Yes. On like 2 days ago, 20 or 3 days ago, 27. And so now, like, I don't know, this got a little part down the middle. I'm really feeling that. And that's like a whole new look. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. It was usually to the side because I just don't know what to do with it. But I'm like this. In 10 months, it was like, okay, now we're going to do this. So we doing this now. So, yay. Okay. Now that's out the way. We are actually, before I forget, because I wrote it down. We're going to be giving a Christmas giveaway on December 20th, which now is just in, 20 days, 3 weeks type stuff. This time is coming up. We like three and a half weeks away from Christmas.
Right.
4 weeks or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, okay, so we're going to do a Christmas giveaway. Stay tuned for further details about that. And so let's just get into it. And I think, what was we talking about? D-Ray and his traumatic experience. And we're going to talk about a condom and, or Akon, it's Akon City. And then we're going to talk about just a little bit of Black Pride and see what y'all was doing, for yesterday. And I'll have a Black Friday story to share, my experience at Michael's. And I just throw that out there and share that with y'all just because I just get into it and start off with it because I feel like just sharing it just because now I feel empowered because they didn't share it. I didn't spend my money there. So anyways, I go and I was going to get some little reefs and some canvases. I got a whole bunch of canvases and paints and stuff. Some black canvases with like some gold and some silver paint that I was really excited about. And a few other things. And the reefs, they were like, the sign said, buy one, get one, 50% off. But it also said, you buy one, you get one of equal or lesser value free. So the sign said two different shits in there. So, you know me, don't play with me. Which one is it? I wanted the other part, not just the part they're trying to say, and they need to fix it anyway. So I went to the front and I was like, okay, but the sign says this, and he was like, well, he's pretty sure it's this, because that was their promotion, buy one get one free, but that ain't what the fuck the sign said. So he had checked, and he kind of had like a little attitude, and I was feeling his little vibe or whatever. So he calls the girl or whatever, and she was like, I guess she called him back, and he was like, yeah, it's buy one, get one, 50% off. And I was like, but that's not what the sign said. That's when I told him about the sign or whatever. And he got something smart to the fact that he was like, well, I can tell you what she just told me or something like that. I don't even remember exactly what he said, but I know he made me feel I didn't like it. So I kind of gave him a look, and it's like the universe was just telling me like to leave because like I couldn't unzip my purse to like, cause I was just gonna buy it like fuck it, whatever. And I couldn't unzip my purse to give him the money. Like I was like it was like no, like you just kind of low key got felt disrespected. So you need to go. And so I ultimately did. They did not get my $80 on Black Friday, and they won't get it on any other Friday. I might go online. But Ethan just fucked up for Michael's Black. So, I kept my dollars in my purse because I didn't like the way he made me feel. And y'all have the power to do that shit. Don't think you got to spend any little money. One of these cash registers get smart and shit. You can take your ass somewhere else and your dollar be appreciated, okay? And that's what I did. And I went on to Walmart and I got me a water dispenser that dispenses hot and cold water, which I like better anyways. And we just fuck around and get some canvases on another day. So Y'all make sure you take control of your spending, and your black dollars matter. And don't let these little motherfuckers, you know what I mean, make you feel shitty and think you still gotta sit there and buy that shit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because they got other Hobby Lobbies, they got online, they got other shifts. You ain't gotta feel, how the hell you gonna, you know what I mean, damn near bully me, and now I feel bad, and I'm giving you my money, so now I just feel like a big dummy. Nope. So I felt empowered.
Girl,
I
he
took
was
my
just
ass
mad
right
because
on.
he had to be at work on Black Friday.
Look, listen. Don't take your shit out on me, because I take my shit out the door. Thank you.
The door.
Thank you. How you doing?
Well, girl, I'm glad that Walmart was very welcoming to me when I went down my damn printer done. I went and grabbed that. Then I got a little mad because I don't know shit about buying no printers. And I was like, I'm looking for ink. And I want to call my mom. My mom's like, it's ink in the box. I'm like, great, because they don't even sell this kind of ink in here anyway. I'm going to take my ass home. But hey, I got my printer. I was very happy about it. Yes. So I will be posting those flyers for those plates, honey. And
yes.
you're going to be sending them around town. You're going to pull up to the stoplight. You're going to see these plates and everything just on the stoplight. You ain't going to be able to get rid of them. You're going to see them on social media, everywhere, honey. I'm be there.
In your face.
Yes.
Just everywhere.
Yes,
popping
I'll
up.
be there. And yes,
Just pop it up. Okay, so now that's out the way. Let's get into. You want to get into the D-Ray?
Oh, yeah. We can get into D-Ray.
Oh, you want to get into
We can get into him since he got into somebody. No, he did not.
Somebody got into his.
Somebody got him. Wait a minute. It was women there. Okay, so catch up, honey. You got D-Ray Davis. I don't know if you guys seen the interview or not. I'll put the link to that in the description, and I might even post the article or whatever. So D-Ray was molested at the age of 11 to two grown 30-year-old women. Okay, so it's just pretty much a whole conversation on that. Now, the reason why I come out to touch this topic is because what I have noticed, I've come across quite a few guys, I swear, and I hear it on TV and celebrities all the time. It's like they lost their virginity at 10 years old because they got their dick sucked by the babysitter, or, you know, they lost their virginity at 12 years old to their grandma's neighbor. You know, like she came over to bring a pie and the grandma was in the shower, so she sucked them up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have guys
that
that
on his face.
Girl, for real. Like Miss Bertha did that.
Not funny. I'm not laughing, but I'm stupid.
It's not funny, but the only reason why it is a little funny though is because you have these guys and it's like they're downplaying what actually happened to them. It's like, oh, I lost my virginity at 11. No, baby, you were raped at 11. Okay, you were raped. But here we go again with those double standards. You know, because you're not going to have 11-year-old little girl saying, I lost my virginity at 11 to a 30-year-old.
I mean, but if you do, then you're going to go back and try to get the 30-year-old man to did that to that girl.
Right.
But,
right.
You know, for the man, you know what I mean, or the little boy who was fucking molested and raped at fucking 11, it's like a high five, like, oh, welcome to manhood type shit. And you ain't finna try to see or try to, you know what I mean, go after that damn woman,
right,
who did that shit,
right?
You know what I mean?
It's not cute. A young boy can still be sexually abused, and we have to recognize that and realize that that is not okay.
And apparently, we need to teach our kids that it's okay to tell us. Like, we need to open up that shit, because I don't know if we feel like, you know what I mean, it's, you know, we used to live in that community, like, don't say nothing, don't tell business, don't, you know what I mean, let nothing, like, just kind of keep it in type shit, but this shit needs to fucking stop, and there is no excuse for it. They need to understand that, you know what I mean, their bodies are fucking sacred, and shit nobody be touching them, period. You know what I mean? For fucking men and women, girls and boys, like, and we need to have the conversation with our kids that maybe we didn't have coming up, or, you know what I mean, we're not used to having, just because, you know what I mean, for some reason sex and the whole sex topic is just so you know what I mean, like swept under the rug, but we have to constantly deal with the ramifications of, you know what I mean, the ignorance behind sex and knowing how to handle it, knowing, you know what I mean, how to be responsible, and knowing that there's responsibilities that come from, you know what I mean, if that nut happens to get up to that damn it, you know, damn it, you know, and that's why, shit, again, I'm like, yay, yay to fucking T.I. for checking. You know, it ain't like he went up and looked at the pussy and said, oh, damn. Whatever. I can't unsay that. Ain't like he, you know, looked himself and shit like that, but he like, okay, doctor, let me see the results. Because it's just important. You know, it's important because we don't have these conversations. And then we growing up, our kids are growing up, rather, in a media influenced culture. That's what I know how to put it. And the media is not fucking reality, you know what I mean? Even though it's on every day. So it's kind of confusing to know what's appropriate and what's not, because everything that is seen is fucking inappropriate. And we almost normalizing this dysfunction. And so we have to battle that. The way we battle that is talking to them, teaching them, raising them, and stop letting them just be raised by the shit that they see and do, and fucking guide them through this shit. You know what I mean? And prevent this as much as we can. It ain't about just, you know what I mean, walking and being supportive. It's about creating a path and trying to, you know what I mean, steer and derail bullshit if you can. Of course you ain't finna get through everything because kids don't listen. That's why the fuck you can't trust them. That's why it don't make sense to, you know what I mean, let you do whatever the fuck you want to with your body and just trust the kids and let them talk. That's what the kids do. They lie. That's what we did. Like when parents, you know, fuck it. But it's important to fucking have these conversations. That's what's important. The communication and the openness and knowing that, damn, we all, at the end of the day, we mothers and stuff, but we people, we done been through it. You know what I mean? So it's important for them to know that you ain't just over here trying to tell them some shit, but you really got their best interest. And a lot of kids don't feel that connection, which is why they don't talk to y'all or talk to the parents. You know what I mean? And all kind of shit happens.
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you never know, you know, because these kids are honored, and you have, like you said, you have the media influences, but you also have their friends that influence things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
They get their shit from that.
You know, and you could be dealing with a whole kid that's not a follower or anything like that. Mm-hmm. You know, and just some situations. Because I ain't gonna lie, shit, I got my teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And I've, you know what I'm saying, did the best that I could possibly do and set certain, you know what I'm saying, but. That's the thing. Teenagers, they're going to be teenagers, mm-hmm. you know, and they will shock you. Mm-hmm. And they will go from things that you've taught them. They'll come on back, though, because mm-hmm. as long as you checking in and making sure you doing what you're doing, ain't nobody going to get out there lost when it comes to nothing. Thank God, I haven't dealt with no whole shit. I ain't dealt with no drugs or nothing like this, so don't get it twisted. But just normal teenage stuff. And like you said, teenagers are liars.
Right. They just trying to figure it out.
They lie. And I've been
so
you can be as open as you can possibly be with your kids and make sure that your kids know that you can come and talk to me at any moment. Mm-hmm. But it's still going to be at least that one time when they don't. And it's like, now, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. I told you. Just like even now, like I don't let my kids go anywhere, but I done told my kids before, like if you ever go stay the night somewhere and say that, because I did it before, like stay the night somewhere, snuck at a day house to go to a party or something, and I've told my kids like if something, if a situation arouses, you know what I'm saying, you feel uncomfortable, you feel some type of way, don't stay there in that bad environment. Mm-hmm. Call me.
But that's you talking to them and already having these conversations, right. You know, which is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people. There's a lot of lack of parenting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's almost like when you send your kid to school and all they only get their information just from the school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You ain't taking time to help them with homework and, right, you know what I mean? It's other shit. You letting other people really, if you take the time and create those fucking bridges and shit, like they always can come back because you got a bridge now.
And as parents, we're our kids' first teachers.
Exactly.
You know?
So you don't already taught, so you told them, and they, you know what I mean, they know, and you have this relationship with them. That's what I'm talking about. Having this, a lot of people don't have it. You know what I mean? So kids are just raising themselves, and they think, you know what I mean, because shit, they there every day. That matters or something if they not really involved in their fucking life.
Yeah.
You
it's
know
like I you know, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to kids, you gotta limit their TV, you gotta limit social media, you gotta limit those phones. Man, I swear to God, it's to the point right now where I do not like kids and cell phones, honestly. I do not. I don't even believe in paying cell phone bills for a kid. I just don't.
Right.
Unless it is an actual reason. Exactly. Better get that Wi-Fi. Unless you can have some of these old phones. And
Right,
hook it
you got
up
one of my
to the
old
internet,
phones. My
you
kids
know,
got my
because,
old phones.
right.
They got
Who
Wi-Fi.
you got to talk to? Nobody.
I ain't got him.
You want the cell phone? You want a cell phone bill, baby? It's time for you to get the job. You need to go pay that cell phone bill. I add you on my account, but you're going to pay the portion of your bill because I got to teach you responsibility. But it's to the point to where now it's like, damn, I'm seeing 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds. Do they come walking through the store and everybody got a cell phone? It's like, who you talking to? Each other? Like, who are you talking to? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, not only that, you know, I had a 6-year-old, and I ain't gonna lie, that boy was wearing out YouTube. He loves CJ, so cool. But then next thing I know, he's watching stuff on there that's got to do with Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no. So I had let him know, like, you can watch CJ, so cool. I'm fine with you watching that on YouTube. Anything that's got to do with kids stuff that you can watch on regular channels.
Right.
Well, guess what? Caught him again watching what he shouldn't have been watching. And then
so,
I banned his ass.
Right.
He got banned from YouTube and from the TV for an entire month. Not kidding, he was banned. You think his ass gonna try that shit again? No, he's not. Because I'm sorry, like, I don't even let them wake up on Saturday morning to go right to just, you know, do your hygiene stuff, eat your breakfast. You're going to watch something on TV, that's fine. But we're going to watch something on TV that has to do, you're going to learn something first. Then you're going to watch Power Rangers. You're going to have to watch freaking Paw Patrol or learn something on, some learning stuff before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we might have got a little bit off topic, but
no, that's
protect those boys just as well as you protect those girls, okay? Check just all of them. They all kids, you know, they should not be. Your babies, little boys should not be getting molested by no grown-ass women. I'm sorry. It's not cute. It's not welcome to manhood. You really messing that little boy up.
Right.
Like I actually know a guy.
That makes you wonder why, you know what I mean, they deal and treat, you know, women the way they do because they got some underlying fucking issues. So now we over here like, oh, he, you know what I mean, they fucking
and you know what?
Because some black women are the ones that fucking raped his ass when he type shit.
D-Ray actually said something too about something that messed him up with it. Let me think, what was it? Go look it up. It'll even tell you in the article. But it's something from that experience he had to where it was like, to this day, it's something that he still really can't do.
But do you know?
Sexually.
Okay, but do you know? Hold on, because I gotta get this Wi-Fi. Gotcha. Hold on. Okay, I was just gonna say, and I'm gonna just put it out there, that same shit happened to R. Kelly's ass. That's all I gotta say.
You're right. You know,
and it was and it was family and shit, and it was like a long, deep rooted some shit. You know what I mean? But
like, bro,
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I actually know a guy, and
I ain't not saying.
And I know that when he was little, his babysitter would make him kiss all on her or something, or French kiss or some stuff. And he was a little boy. And to this day, he's like, he don't like the French kiss because it grosses him out from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can have those things a man can have those same things that happen in his childhood and then be tarnished sexually in his adulthood.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be some woman walking around here wondering why the fuck her husband going to kiss her because fucking Bertha's nasty ass.
You probably still smell that shit and probably smell like cigarettes and gin or, you know,
and
some
Ted hoes.
Or E&J. Look, E&J and Newport.
Girl.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, protect them kids, honey. So, on the Akon girls, tell me about Akon. What have you been doing?
Hey, welcome to Wakanda. Welcome to Akanda. Man, my beautiful African brother. So, your boy, he is building his own city in Senegal because he's originally from Senegal, West Africa. Yes, and I got some Senegalese in me. Yay! I used to do Senegalese toys. Well, I had a couple, but I ain't really got shit to do with this. So March this year, and it's over like a 10-year span. He has, I guess the president of Senegal has donated like 2,000 acres of land. And so Akon is now building a city called Akon City. This some real shit, you know what I mean? Akonda, whatever the fuck. And it's like a solartainment, like everything, all the energy is renewable energy. Like this is some futuristic shit. He's got like some cryptocurrency. He already got his A coins.
He gonna mess up.
You know what I mean?
War over there.
And so
That's what you fight for.
he's gonna use the cryptocurrency to build the city's economy, and it's gonna have its own airport. It's like close to Dakar, which is, I guess, the capital of Senegal. And so, you know what I mean? It's like in a great area. It's going to have its own little airport, which is huge, you know what I mean? Because that's going to be definite, attraction and imports and whatever. And it's going to be like 100% crypto based. So with his coins and shit. And I guess over there is already a big deal. They're already kind of using their phones to to import and export goods and commerce and shit like that. So they're already using that Coinbit type technology. So pretty soon, you're going to have to go over there and convert your money to like A-coins, you know what I mean, to buy and sell commerce and shit. So that's just great because that's some real black excellence right there. Like, I don't think it get no more black or excellent than that shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's like a 5-minute drive. It's going to be like a 5-minute drive to, I guess the nearest airport or whatever. So, just shout out to Akon for this futuristic vision that he has and this buying back the black. I like that. That was good. I was waiting to say that shit. But, and he was also talking about, whatchamacallit, how just being the person that he was in the show, in the interview, he helps and he has been helping and has been a major part of a lot of different things that are not necessarily known to us like that. But anybody who knows him can speak on the fact of his work ethic and like his character and his helpfulness. And I guess Nick Cannon is one too that does a lot of shit that don't really go noticed or whatever, and he does so just with the giving heart, not really expecting anything or wanting the attention from it. And that's beautiful because that shows genuine intent just in trying to help and elevate people. And he had said, you know what I mean, when you help others, it actually helps set you up for longevity, because when you get in the business of helping somebody, you always have people to help type shit. So you always have ways to, you know what I mean, to try to elevate yourself or elevate other people. And so I just thought that was, you know what I mean, real dope. Just attest to his character that he always is a giver, and now he's, doing this over there, you know what I mean, and shit, I'm with it. And shit, 10 years, I pack my shit up and I move to Senegal. I just need to know how the fuck we gonna make money and shit if I can live. But I'm with it. I got a little bit of Senegalese and Akon, what's up?
But, well, like you said that he said about, helping people or whatever, I think that's like the greatest thing to hear, because I've been trying to fill myself with so much knowledge on this whole business entrepreneur journey, and that's the one thing that I continue to see is, it's like, don't chase after that money. You gotta go for pleasing the people, helping the people, like, cause it's like, if your sole reason for doing anything is money, like,
you'll end up fucking,
at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta be in the business of helping people and pleasing people and being for the people. Yep. So when you get in the business of that, like you said, you're gonna be in it for longevity. So, that's cool. So, go Akon. You go ahead. You said a very good example.
Oh, look, Akonda.
You set a very good example, honey.
Love
Very
it.
good one.
And you build it, the people will come. I'm telling you. And it ain't just gonna be, you know what I mean? Y'all already over there in Africa. Y'all can't just have all the shit, you know what I mean? I'm coming my American ass over there. You're gonna have to let some of us in, nigga.
Like I definitely like to visit. That'd be pretty cool. Where you at? Acon City.
Yes. That's dope. That's dope.
So moving on to
where we at?
Jesus and loyalty. Which one?
Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's just talk about just the power of words, and then this can kind of segue into a couple of other things. You know what I mean? We have to recognize the power of words and understand that words manifest. You know what I mean? So as you speak it, so shall it be. You have to be careful what it is that you're speaking and what energy you're inviting. You know what I mean? Because words manifest themselves. And so, you know, you talking about, for instance, having a man that's going to hold you down. Okay, you want a man that's going to hold you down, and what happens? That man ends up holding you down, holding you back, keeping you from, you know what I mean? Why don't you want a man to lift you up? Just, you know what I mean? Just think about the words, you know what I mean, that you're speaking and what it is that you want, you know what I mean? Instead of being, just for instance, I'm not even gonna get, you know.
No, but you're definitely right. And that is, I think sometimes you might get into a certain place in your life or a certain type of piece to where you actually start paying attention and understanding that, you know, just like you have that whole saying, and I've been trying to steer away from it and come up with my own little saying. But you know how you can be on social media or either just talking to a friend and there's something so funny, you cracking up laughing. It's like, girl, I'm dead. I'm dead. You know, and every time I caught myself saying it, I'm like, don't say that. I need to say I'm alive. You know, that was funny. I'm alive. I need to be sitting there cracking up laughing and I'm dead. And then next damn thing I know I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I for real, and I really do feel like, you know, words have power. So it's like I'm in such a positive place. I'm trying to make sure that even the things that I speak and words that I use are positive words. Like, let me not promote death because I'm laughing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live it. It's funny. We're alive. You know. I definitely believe in it. You know, just like when it comes, I know my mom, when we were little, she would never allow us to say, I'm sorry when we did something wrong. She'd go like, you ain't sorry, now apologize. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that I don't allow my kids to do, is be like, I'm sorry. You know, because you're not sorry. We all make mistakes, but you can apologize, regroup, whatever. So yeah, it's power in words.
Right, and that makes me think of Dave Chappelle, because he was like, and this is in his latest one, Sticks and Stones. He was like, you know, growing up, he didn't have a lot or whatever, and so he had shout out to his dad one time. He was like, I hate being poor, and he was like, you are not poor. You know what I mean? Poor is like a state of mind. You are broke. You know what I mean? You are financially suffering, but these circumstances can, you know what I mean, change. So, and that's important to understand the difference of being, you know what I mean, broke as shit and being poor and just speaking that shit out. You know what I mean? Or continue to say that you broke if you just ain't got a lot of money right now, because you say the shit that's going to attract that shit, so you're going to continue to be in that state of that you say. That's like been, I guess, the secret, you know what I mean? The power of it, laws of attraction and stuff, which is actually based, it's true. It really is. Like, you have to, you know what I mean? That energy, you know what I mean, is magnetic. And so you put out, you know what I mean, you get back what you put out. Right. And you heard that in so many different ways. That shit is true. It's all saying the same shit in different ways, but make sure, you know what I mean, you speak positive and speak uplifting and know what you're talking about. Like, take time to look up these words, because sometimes y'all just be saying stuff and don't make sense, because your actions don't really make, you know, it don't say the same thing. And another word I want to talk about was loyalty. And is it better to be loyal? And maybe I'll just end with some questions. Let me know what y'all think. Is it better to be loyal to a cause or loyal to people? Are you loyal to principles, loyal to structure, loyal to, moral compass, if you will, or you just have loyalties to people? And what is loyalty to you? And should you be loyal to anybody outside of yourself first? And here's the next thing. So tell me what you think about that. And also, okay, I'll say this when I leave out. Okay, you tell me what you think about loyalty.
I do, girl, because that's like my favorite word ever. I swear to God, I think it goes with my name, Loyal Lataisha. That's my name. I swear to God, I remember being in the 4th grade. I told you this before. And my teacher, Miss Kenneth Sater at Howard School, so if y'all was over there, you know what I'm talking about. And she had everybody to write down like a word from like the dictionary or just whatever your favorite word was, or in a word, and it had to go with your name though. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know what I'm saying, just off top, being in the 4th grade, it was like Loyal Lataisha. You know what I'm saying? It all went together for me, and it speaks value to me because that's really, I'm a loyal person, But I do feel like you have to be careful with loyalty because sometimes it's like playing with fire. You have to make sure that you are being loyal to yourself, okay? Because you can get lost in being loyal to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be careful. Like, be loyal to yourself. And I think that you will know how to be you'll know who outside of yourself to give your loyalty to. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I feel like loyalty is something that's really not spoken too much these days. I don't think people truly understand what that word means. Okay. I've also noticed that some people speak of loyalty when they feel like somebody that has been disloyal to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's stupid. I think that if you're a loyal person, you're going to breathe that in all areas of your life. You'll know who to be loyal to. Like, I really do think, and you can be loyal to the wrong people. People out, you got many clowns out here, and they'll have you thinking that they deserve, you know what I'm saying? But I'm truly a loyal person. Like, hell, even in my coworkers, I'm gonna be. If you've been loyal to me in certain situations and stuff, that I know that you've earned for me to also be loyal to you back, and I've earned for you to remain loyal to me. So. What do y'all think about loyalty? Like I said, loyalty can be like playing with fire if you don't know what the hell it means. You have to know what loyalty means. And you have to be loyal to yourself first. So you'll be able to recognize who to be loyal to after yourself. Okay? So let us know in the comment section what you think. Okay? And if we ain't said it already or too many times, like and subscribe, share, do that. All right?
Okay, so and then I guess just to close this on out, I don't remember what I was, because I'm always reading. I don't fucking love reading. Reading something, and it says something to the fact that there's like 2 main emotions that almost trigger every other type of emotion, and it's love and fear. So my question to leave you guys is: would you rather be loved or feared? Maybe we'll bring that up in the next show.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. And let me tell y'all, folks, if I have you on my Facebook, you guys, please share. Y'all gonna see me putting stuff up for my online store. Y'all probably looking at it like, girl, please, whatever. It's some good stuff on there. It's some good stuff coming. It's almost Christmas time. When I put up the upcoming items, and I actually had 4 people do this past week. If you reserve any item with me before it's available or whatever on the store, then you will definitely get a discount, okay? If you wait till it gets here, you're just gonna get it for regular price, all right? So my store is growing. It's getting there, y'all. Check it out, all right? For you guys that have checked it out, thank you for the support. Thank you for joining us tonight. Y'all have a great night, okay?
Love.
subscribe to the channel.